Welcome back. Well, with us today via Zoom, I have Margaret and Greta from the Bridge Club. Well, hi, ladies. How are you?
Oh,
We're
we're
thrilled
fine.
to be
We're
here.
fine.
Good. Well, I know this is kind of a new thing now. Greta, you said you've been doing this many times, so you got it down. And then Margaret, you were able to log on the first time around. So congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's very good.
That is an accomplishment, I must say. You know, the things we're really happy about now. So other than that, just real quick, let's touch on how you guys are doing being in, our somewhat stay-at-home status. Margaret, I'll start with you.
Well, we've discovered that the most important thing for the Bridge Club right now, which is closed, as is almost everything in Laguna Woods, is communication. And the only ways we have to communicate with the Bridge community is through our Bridge site, our website, lagunabridge.com, and our weekly e-blasts.
Okay.
Now, the e-blast, there's a glitch that I need to talk to you about. If you are a Gmail user, there's a good chance that the e-blast is going into spam rather into your inbox. So be careful with that.
Okay.
And what we want people to do is, if you're not getting the e-blast, please start signing up for it. And you do that by going to the website, lagunabridge.com, and conveniently, the information that you need is towards the top and it's in green. As a matter of fact, there are things that are hot off the presses, today being the perfect example. We changed a Tuesday afternoon game, which used to start at 4, and it was a fast pairs game. This morning, and Greta was in the board meeting, the board decided to change it back to a 6:30 p.m. game, and it's just an open game. So we really need to communicate that information to our players as soon as possible.
Excellent. Now, how about you, Greta? How are you doing with the stay-at-home stuff?
Well, I'm enjoying the virtual games every day. In fact, I think I played 5 out of 5 days last week, and I have enough partners that are just loving it and saying, when are we playing again? And it's so easy. I wish everyone would just give it a try, and if they have problem knowing how to sign on, they can call me. I'm well acquainted with it.
Well, that's great. And I know you said you've done Zooms before, which is awesome. And, I think this is kind of our new norm for a little while. I mean, I know we're going to be doing Zooms at least for another month. So in any case, hopefully you guys all, like Greta, it looks like you've gotten a lot of Bridge. And Margaret, are you doing Bridge too during the week?
I am. Yes, I am. And we're using Bridge Base Online. And of course, the information for being able to do all that, including step-by-step instructions, are on the website.
Fantastic. And give us the website again.
It's lagunabridge.com.
Perfect. Well, and let's talk about the logging on. Now, Greta, you said that you hoped people would give it a try. Are people a little leery about going online?
I think they are, because they think, oh, how am I going to get on there? First of all, you go to Bridge Base Online, which is a website, and then it'll say you can sign on, and it's free.
Right.
Now, there is a charge for the games, but the nice part is that once you go to the BB $, that gets you into another screen, which will tell you how you can just use your credit card, and then they will automatically take the money out of the credit card and use it for your bridge fees, so you don't have to worry about that.
Okay. Well, good. And you said you did the same thing, Margaret?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Let me warn everybody, or caution everybody, that you need a username. And the username that you select is what shows on the screen when you're actually playing Bridge. So some people are clever and they come up with, these great little names, but most people just use like the first initial or a last name. So that makes it easier for us to identify ourselves. The whole idea of the virtual games is that we're having the opportunity to play against the people that we already know, that are members of the Laguna Woods Bridge Club or the other bridge clubs in the area.
So if you can identify them.
Yes.
Yeah, right, if you can identify them. So
and you need an ACBL number also to participate in the online game.
Oh, okay. So what is that again, an ACBL number?
It's called an ACBL number. If you join the ACBL and you get a 7-digit number. Now, the reason I mention that is because many of the people that play at the Laguna Woods Bridge Club don't belong to the ACBL. They are members of the Bridge Club, and they're given a 3-digit number that they use to participate in the games. But you have to be a member of ACBL to use the Bridge Base Online, bbo.com,
Right.
and play in the virtual games. So we would like to talk about the Sunday unit games. The
Okay.
unit, there are 4 units in Orange County have banded together, and they're acting as one entity, and they're providing a unit game. There's a lesson, a free lesson by my favorite bridge teacher, Marjorie Michelin, at 11:10. The 0 to 750 game begins at 11:50, and the open game begins at 12:10. And it's a great opportunity to play with not only the people from your club, but the other bridge players in the area who we all seem to know one way or the other over the years. You really do meet a lot of people.
Right. And that's this Sunday, or is it every Sunday?
It's every Sunday, fortunately. Yes, yes.
Great. Great. And
They're
then,
different locations, right?
And no, it's actually,
Oh, is it all virtual?
it's all virtual, and it's Orange County units. That's how you log on, Orange County units. Otherwise, if you were logging on to a bridge game at Laguna Woods, it would be Laguna Woods, or Costa Mesa would be Costa Mesa. But the unit games are Orange County units, and that's how you become a player.
okay. All right, good. And then also you guys are still doing the longest day, June 20th and 21st virtual games. So how is that working?
No, that's changed.
Oh, it has.
Yes, it has. It just changed this morning at our board meeting.
Oh,
We decided because of the fact that Ellis's Saturday game is going to be supporting Alzheimer's, and then the unit game will be supporting Alzheimer's on Sunday. Our club is not going to be doing anything this year because the club activity was always in connection with our weekday game that supported it. And I mean, you still, as an individual, bridge player can support by making a donation, but the club is not doing anything this year with the longest day.
okay.
But the good news is, Lisa, that Ellis is offering a game through the Costa Mesa Bridge Club on Saturday, the 20th, and then the unit game, which is on Sunday, will be held as normal, and those fees will get donated to Alzheimer's. Also, everybody watch their websites and watch their e-blast, because we believe there is going to be a silent auction. So on the Sunday the 21st, if you may be able to play with one of the pros in the area, so that would be great fun for somebody who's never done that. But actually, there's a lot of, if the pros are volunteering their time, there's usually a lot of competition for it. But watch the websites, watch the e-blast for more information on that.
So let me ask you, when you're playing virtually, you know, I'll have each of you kind of explain, when you're playing virtually, how does it differ from actually having people next to you? What's different about it? Margaret, what do you think?
Well, you have to focus on the screen, and that's actually my biggest challenge, because when we're at the table, if one of my opponents makes a bid, it's just easier for me to remember. But when I get into those virtual games, I'm looking at a screen, and I'm not always remembering that it was actually West that made a certain bid, which makes a difference if I'm trying to finesse for a certain card trick. So I have a little bit of trouble with that, but you just have to keep practicing, basically. You know,
It's practice.
That's,
And
that's it.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, how about you, Greta?
Yeah, I've really enjoyed it and you know, you play enough and you just sort of get into watching who's vulnerable and who's the dealer and what position you're playing. And usually when it's your turn to make a bid or to make a play, you are highlighted.
Okay.
So it's really user friendly.
Yes, and Lisa, BBO, Bridge Base Online, offers practice opportunities. So you don't have to start your first game cold. You can actually use the system. You know, if you can play solitaire online, you should be able to play bridge online. I think it boils down to that, don't you, Greta?
Right, right.
I
We'll
know
have to
everybody
get,
out there is
we'll
playing.
have to get
I
Lisa
know
into that.
everybody out there is playing a solitaire online.
Right, right. Yeah.
Well, Greta, you didn't find it very difficult to log in, right?
Oh, no, no, it's really quite simple. It's just knowing that you're going to be in a competitive game and then that you're going to be in an ACBL virtual game, and then you choose which game you're going to be into and let it happen.
Okay.
And
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 where are the instructions? They're on the homepage for lagunabridge.com.
okay,
Exactly,
good,
step-by-step instructions. Yes.
good. So they could just look at that and you'll guide them. Okay.
I think they've got a good website, really. I'm impressed with it, that it's so easy to do.
The Laguna Bridge one?
No, the
No,
Bridge
the Bridge Base
Oh,
online.
Bridge Base. Yeah,
So
yeah.
easy to get into. And, once you're in there, you just sort of, once you know what the basic instructions are, all of a sudden you're right there. And somebody said, well, now what happens? You just wait for the bridge hand to come up. You and your partner will be playing together, and the opponents, and you'll see their names. Now, my bridge username is Gret Bridge 97, and it's 97 because that's the year I got my Life Master.
Oh, there you go.
glad
Not
you-
the year that you were born.
I'm glad you brought that up, Greta, because 2 months ago I earned Life Master status.
Oh, that's right, you did.
I did, yeah.
Wow,
It's a
congratulations.
long time coming, Lisa.
And a lot of the people are still working on getting their Life Master. So this last week, when they were offering silver points, a lot of people are playing simply because, what is it, triple silver points they could get if they
Yes, it was
placed?
amazing. It was amazing.
It's like going shopping at Nordstrom's and you get triple points.
There you go, yeah. I think you get 2 days like that a year.
I know, it's true, it's true.
Yeah.
Well, now what if somebody is, wanting to practice and learn, but they're still not sure about going online? Are there other ways they can do that?
Well, what we're working on now is virtual lessons. Like the Bridge Club is always responsible for, keeping a series of lessons going, which has become difficult. But Marjorie Michelin is working diligently and has quite a few lessons already set up. She can handle individuals, she can handle pairs, she can handle a table of 4 or more. And once again, we will be getting more and more information on that as the weeks roll on.
Okay, all right, good.
We're so lucky. We're so lucky to have her right in our midst.
Yeah, she's great. You've said so many nice things.
And she's so technically advanced. And that's exactly what we need right now. We need people who are willing to get out there and try something new and just basically go for it.
So as time goes on, I don't know how much longer we'll be at the stay at home. It could be a month, it could be 2 months. We're just not sure because we're just kind of waiting as time goes on as to how many cases we have in the area. Thank goodness Orange County is at pretty low numbers compared to other states. So that's a good thing. You all are doing such a good job.
Well, yes, but you need to be aware that the regular bridge games would be considered a super spreader. So as things start to open up and we start to be able to get out there back in the world again, I think the bridge clubs will be a little bit more cautious. And I think most of the clubs are having great success with these virtual games because the ACBL and BBO have joined forces to support the clubs in their, by use of these virtual clubs. The fees are, most of the fees are going to the club. So that's helping a great deal in most cases.
Great. Greta, any other items you'd like to discuss?
No, I don't think there's nothing right now, but we have people in reserve. Once we get started again, we will be having more lessons, and I know Margaret is going to be starting individual beginning bridge. So we just want people to keep tuned to us to see what's going on.
Great.
Lisa, if you don't mind, let me go ahead and mention, since the longest day is going to be a little bit different for us this year. Anybody who is not playing bridge that day and who would like to make a contribution, please go to the Orange County website, which is alzoc.org. And they will give you information on where to send your check. And, we used to collect them right at the Bridge Club, and we can't do that this year. So we're going to have to rely on people being, more, come forward more and participate at a different level.
Right, right. Well, thank you both. I'm glad to see you guys are looking great and happy and still participating in bridge, and hopefully you'll have more people who will come along and not be afraid to log on.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Good to
Okay.
see you, Lisa.
Guys, take care. Stay healthy.
Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
And remember, if you want more information about this opportunity to play bridge, you can go to lagunabridge.com, and we'll be right back after this.